This is CCTV footage that shows 18-year-old Megan Newton along with Joseph Trevor Megan can be seen going to her apartment and then leaving at around 11 p.m. She had just finished a shift at a local fish and chip spot. She run out to meet up with Joseph Trevor, who she apparently knew from school. Joseph Trevor was severely intoxicated and allegedly was worried that his parents would not be happy with him. So Megan allowed him to stay over at her place. Unfortunately, things take a disturbing turn from there. They arrived at Megan's place at 4 a.m. a few hours later. CCTV cameras see Joseph Trevor leaving her place and dumping something in the yard. What he dumped was Megan's keys that he had just used in another clip from a CCTV camera. Trevor can be seen looking at his hands, which are apparently stained with blood. The neighbors who found the keys quickly called the cops, as they too noticed blood on them. That is when police found Megan's body with 9 stabs to her neck and back. The shocking and downright horrifying act caught a lot of attention online. Joseph Trevor was subsequently sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of at least 22, the laughter years. This is a video that was recorded by the CCTV camera in place. In this elevator, the video is from Chile, and it shows a man stepping into one elevator for context. This elevator is less than a year old because the building was built less than a year ago. That doesn't stop it from malfunctioning though. Have a look at the video. As the man pressed the button to get it to stop, it caused the doors to open for a whole ride. It eventually crashed at the top. It went faster and faster to speeds of 50 m an hour, or 80 km, going up 31 floors in just 15 seconds. The man suffered from head and leg injuries, but was rescued by firefighters according to the Chilean news sources. The elevator was inside of a building that was finished just 8 months ago. Though they do say that some people had to be hospitalized for non-serious mosquitoes injuries, this seemingly normal and mundane video is actually one of the most shocking videos you will see today. It shows a person recording out of the window of their car when faint black lines can be noticed. Those lines are not video glitches though. See if you can figure out what it is. The lines that the person is reading are actually mosquitoes. These huge batches can be extremely dangerous and carry different types of diseases, which is what makes this video so disturbing. It is said that every single year, mosquitoes account for over 1 million human deaths, far more than sharks, hippos, lions, snakes, tigers, wolves and bears combined. As the video doesn't provide a lot of context, it's unclear where and when this was recorded and what happened to these huge swarms of mosquitoes. What do you think of these many mosquitoes? This is a video that had recently been uploaded to Twitter. It's unclear where and when this video was recorded, but the chaotic video captures though is horrifying, almost as if it's straight out of a movie. A truck that was transporting a flammable substance had crashed, which resulted in a small fire breaking out. That fire eventually spread all the way to the tanker that it was towing, which caused it to explode. Take a look. Chaos ensues when the people notice the tanker that exploded is barreling towards them. Extremely terrifying sight to say the least. There were also reports that some people were literally right next to the tanker when it exploded. Though these cannot be confirmed, miraculously, the people here were able to get out of the way, just in time. What do you think of this video? Let me know in the shocking footage comments. On the 24th of October 2023, CCTV cameras in a bakery captured something shocking and downright terrifying. This bakery is in the Central Asian country of Kazakhstan. 3 workers in the area can be seen carrying bread into an elevator. One of these workers is inside of it, and the other 2 are on the outside. Things seem pretty normal, up until a moment when something terrifying occurs. For the elevator suddenly fell without a warning. One of the workers, who was also in the elevator, relied on quick reaction of his body movements to escape from the elevator and survived. However, the baker, who was still inside of it, fell into the patio with the elevator and unfortunately passed away at the time of the incident. 2 workers were in the lift and were preparing to pull out the second van. The elevator suddenly plummeted. One worker disappeared from the screen. That is the one that passed away. The other worker rolled to the ground. A part of the video was slightly cut, but his head did get hit by the elevator. The worker who was lying on the ground did to get up, but he was too badly anaconda injured. Many South American countries are full of rainforests with rivers close by. As a result, to get to certain places, a boat or a canoe is required. Oftentimes, these are cheaply made ones that do the bare minimum to get the job done. This is one of the cases where the people in this cheap boat regretted their decision, as they noticed something towards their right. What they saw was a massive an extremely terrifying sight, to say the least. Anacondas are some of the largest snakes in the world and are regarded as some of the dangerous ones too. There have been at least a few instances where these snakes were responsible for a few human fatalities, although this is quite rare. Thankfully, the snake did not try to harm anyone and instead went away from them, making these people extremely, though it would probably not be the best of ideas to assume that, given the massive pile-up situation in a previous video had covered a massive pile-up that occurred on a Chinese highway due to icy conditions. This is another video that shows a completely different pile-up. Have a look.
老天呐，我操！搞大了，搞大了，这下！我操，怎么突然间这么严重？
The pile-up happened in the Xingang Street in the Suzhou Industrial Park of China. Vehicles collided not only due to the icy road, but also because of the elevated section in the video. At least 15 cars can be seen crashed into each other, which is extremely terrifying. Most of these people would have seen the cars piled up in front of them without being able to do anything to prevent it. There were no fatalities in this, according to Chinese media.